Welcome back to Motor Authority Filipinas, where innovation meets Filipino pride. Today's episode is something different. Not your usual supercars or concept vehicles. This time, we're going to take a closer look at something with much more explosive power, literally. You read the title right, the Bongbong Missile. Yes, that's the nickname already making waves in military circles and defense discussions across Southeast Asia. Whether you've seen it trending on local forums or heard whispers from defense analysts, this is the missile that could change the game in 2026. Now, before we dive deep, let's set expectations. This isn't just some oversized firecracker. The so-called Bongbong Missile, named after President Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr., in popular culture is the symbolic representation of the Philippines' foray into domestic defense innovation. While the actual technical name of the project remains classified, unofficially, it's already becoming a point of national pride. So what do we know about this missile? Based on declassified specs and open-source intelligence, the Bongbong Missile is being developed as a medium-range, high-speed tactical missile. And that's just the start. What's shocking many analysts is how quickly the Philippines has moved from being a buyer of military assets to potentially becoming a builder of strategic weapons. Let's break it down. The missile is rumored to have a range of about 500 to 750 kilometers. That's enough to cover most of the South China Sea and reach far beyond the archipelago. From a strategic standpoint, this gives the Philippines a new kind of leverage. Not just in warfare, but in diplomacy. It uses a solid fuel propulsion system, which means faster launch time, less maintenance, and better survivability compared to liquid fuel systems. That's critical for deterrence. It's not just about launching it high, it's about launching it quickly when it counts. Reports suggest the missile is guided by an advanced GPS-INS hybrid system with terminal active radar homing. What does that mean in simpler terms? It means that once it's close to the target, it switches to radar tracking for pinpoint accuracy, potentially within a 2-meter SEP. That's military speak for almost dead on every single time. But what makes this story even more interesting isn't just the missile's specs, it's where and why it's being built. After years of reliance on American hardware and hand-me-down systems, the Philippines has decided to invest in homegrown talent. According to insiders, the project involves a collaboration between Filipino engineers, defense contractors, and select international partners, although most won't go on record. The program is reportedly operating out of a secure facility in central Luzon, and while most of the operations are classified, satellite images have shown new launch test beds and radar arrays being constructed over the past 18 months. Why now? Well, tensions in the West Philippine Sea continue to escalate. Chinese vessels continue to intimidate local fishermen, and the country's military modernization plan under our 7898 has been fast-tracked. And yes, some believe the Bongbong Missile is President Marcos Jr.'s attempt to leave a legacy not just in politics, but in history. You may ask, can the Philippines really build a missile of this caliber? It's a valid question. After all, we're talking about a country that has long depended on allies for defense. But don't underestimate Filipino innovation. The same minds that built satellite systems like Diwata and Maya are now working on strategic-level technologies. And with access to foreign tech transfers, everything changes. Some sources say elements of the missile's design may have been inspired by Israeli or South Korean systems. There's speculation that the guidance system mirrors that of South Korea's Hyunwoo series, and the missile body looks similar to older American-made ATACMS models, but slimmer, lighter, and faster. Is it nuclear capable? Highly unlikely. The Philippines is a signatory of the Treaty on the Non-Proliferation of Nuclear Weapons, and the 1987 Constitution bans the presence of nukes on Philippine soil. But make no mistake here, this missile still packs enough punch to be a serious deterrent with a conventional warhead. Let's talk impact. If the Bongbong missile reaches full operational capability by 2026 as scheduled, it will redefine the balance of power in Southeast Asia. It won't make the Philippines a military superpower overnight, but it will force others to think twice. Imagine the scenario: an armed force that can not only defend its air and sea spaces but also launch precision strikes against invading fleets or illegal installations. This isn't about war, it's about leverage. Diplomacy backed by credible defense. And it's not just for military use. There's talk of spin-off technology from the missile's development helping advance the local aerospace sector. From navigation algorithms to propulsion research, this could lead to stronger space tech, better drones, and even commercial applications in the long run. Now let's talk politics. The nickname Bongbong Missile may sound like satire to some, but others see it as a branding move, intentional or not. Just like how South Korea has the Hyunwoo series and India has the Agni missiles, the Philippines now has its own icon, an emblem of strength and sovereignty. But the name also invites controversy. Critics say it's all show, that the missile is just for headlines. Others worry it may escalate regional tensions. There are also questions about cost, secrecy, and transparency. After all, military projects are expensive, and the Filipino taxpayer deserves accountability. Yet, here's the thing: no one really builds a missile for the sake of fireworks. This is strategic investment. It's national insurance. And in today's unpredictable world, maybe it's time we take our defense seriously. As we await further confirmation, test footage, or a formal unveiling likely in a future SONA or Armed Forces Day event, one thing is clear: something is happening behind the scenes. And it's big. So what do you think? Is the Bongbong missile a smart move for the Philippines, or is it just a symbolic step with limited real-world use? Let us know in the comments. And if you want us to do a deep dive comparison between the Bongbong missile and other regional missiles like China's DF-15 or Vietnam's BrahMos variant, drop a missile emoji in the chat. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on the latest military and tech innovations right here in the Philippines. This has been Motor Authority Filipinas, where power meets purpose. Until next time, stay sharp. Stay ready.